Sessions on a Sacred Journey. How about you, and how are you doing on this beautiful Wednesday morning, February the 11th, 211? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh, it's a 5 day, right in the middle of things. I wanted to come on because I just picked up a new deck, which really spoke to me that I wanted to get more of um, a divination tool to share with others who are looking to masterfully master the self, as I am always looking to do. And we were reflecting today um, on self mastery, and we do so every day, actually, at this point. And it's funny, I was remembering a moment when in 2000, so that was 26 years ago, Richie and I were in our hot tub. We had just moved through some challenging moments in our marriage, and we were in our new hot tub as we were rededicating ourselves to one another, only about 10 months, 9, 8 months into our marriage. We had a lot on our plate, a lot of variables, a lot of things, a lot of moving pieces, as it were. And we weren't young chickens. I was 40, Richie was 42, going on 43, in our 40s. And he turned to me and he said to me, "What do you think? Life is one big lesson?" To this day, we laugh about that moment, which is really important, right? It's so important to be able to laugh at yourself and your own folly, right? And to acknowledge where you've grown to in the time that you've moved through these days on this in this earth plane, in this physical experience. Because, sheesh, guys, that's why we're here, to learn, grow, and expand. So I'm going to see on this Soul Coaching Oracle deck by Denise Linn. I love Denise Linn. I've had several of her decks. As a matter of fact, I've had 2 or 3 waves of giving away my divination decks, and I still have a ton because, of course, as Richie would say, I keep purchasing them. But as we move through time, different images and different messages speak to us, and what speaks to us, I feel, speaks to others. So I'm using these tools, and I'm also sharing these tools with whoever's listening and whoever is interested in also um, receiving some wisdom today. Okay? Wisdom Wednesday, we're going to call it. We're going to ask for highest good of all, for some divine messages. Are you ready for it? I'm ready for it. I'm on this Riverside platform doing streaming and lives, and I still haven't figured out the chat piece and how to connect with an audience, which I really want to do. I would love to see questions and things that are being asked. And actually, I need to post this because right now I'm in their studio and it's not going live yet until I post it live. So anyway, let's see what wisdom we come up with today, shall we? So I'm going to, I have my beautiful Angel Aura crystal here with me, along with my amethyst. I'm wearing my shungite. This is shungite. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I got that at my first convention for NGH hypnosis, and there was a couple there that were doing crystals, and I said, "Oh my goodness, I need this for." I don't know why, but I pointed it inward, so what comes in gets filtered. Just saying. Okay, aren't these beautiful? Look at the outside of them. Okay, let's see what we have. Well, since I picked that one up. Oh, I have 2 of them, which happens with a new deck. Wow, okay, this is gorgeous. Enthusiasm with all these butterflies. What do butterflies represent? Springtime, transformation, and who we are becoming as we evolve from the caterpillar into the beautiful us and the butterflies. Look at all these colors, too. And, we grow through being enthusiastic about something. This was also a conversation this morning in a in a call that we were on in a Zoom, Morning Mojo, it's called, with our upline in Young Living, Jan Thomas. An absolutely fabulous way 3 times a week for us to keep our fires burning and our ebbs flowing and all that good stuff. It's really been a positive habit to endeavor in to keep those fires and the flowing and the momentum going, because we don't have to the cadence, as we get going, we pick up continuous momentum and rhythm, is what I wanted to say. I didn't want to say speed, and I deliberately didn't say speed, even though that came into my mind, because we don't want to get into that frenetic, I'm a gerbil on the wheel kind of scenario that actually I lived most of my life in, at least, gosh, I don't know, into my 50s. I definitely expressed that way, and it's not appealing to me anymore. Anyway, enthusiasm. There's beautiful blues, yellows, reds, oranges, all the colors of the chakras, you guys, about aligning with our own beauty and finding our depth of enthusiasm. And this is energy. And look at how this is open to the universe to receive the vitality that we are absolutely. It's our divine birth order to live in vitality. And look at how open-hearted this image is of this woman, and how the light is just bathing over her. That yellow golden light, that divine light. And she is the light, because look at how open she is to the universe and to sharing her light in the universe. Later on, I'm curious to see, key 17. Key 17. Let's go into let me just take a quick check and see. Oh, my book. I don't know where it went for this deck. Because I'm key 17. Oh, here it is, right in front of my things. Key 17, I opened up to 18, enthusiasm. 17 is energy. And healing energy and immense vitality flow through me easily and effortlessly is the affirmation. How beautiful is that? Let me say that again. Healing energy and immense vitality flow through me easily and effortlessly. And I have been calling that in personally. So thank you, universe, for that affirmation, saying that I am vital, I am energetic, and I am in the flow of divine. It says vitality, health, healing, and passion. These qualities are expanding in your life. So this is an answered prayer for me. You're a healer and a channel for the life force of the universe, and your ability to sense energy fields is increasing dramatically. Your soul wants you to know. How beautiful is this message? When you hold back and repress what you feel, your body and spirit become drained. When you try to please everyone and deny yourself, your life force wanes. If you strive to meet everyone else's expectations but forget to honor your own needs, your energy field becomes dull. Allowing your emotions and needs the freedom to be spontaneously expressed, however, causes waves of energy to expand inside of you, running on your own resources, and it's easy to become drained. However, letting the divine light of the Creator flow through you easily replenishes your soul. What a gorgeous message. We cannot share and support and come to our divine purpose with an empty cup. We need to have a full cup, whether it's resources and our knowledge. But when we are vitally drained of our own energy, we cannot show up in our best expression of self. We can show up, but again, showing up for ourselves and self-nurturing is such an important piece. Not to the point of it's all about me, because there are those that will label self-care. It's very important. My self-care is an excuse and an alibi not to show up and not to be there for others. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about making sure you have a consistent self-love daily, on the daily, that fills your cup and allows you to connect to your true self through that primordial silence or vortex. And let's just read enthusiasm number 18. These are not going with which cards they articulate with. So that's really interesting to me. Okay. These cards are fabulous. Enthusiasm. Embrace life with excitement and celebrate even the smallest of victories. Let your childlike exuberance radiate to others. This isn't the time to be cool or reserved. Find joy in ordinary events and discover what's great about today. Your soul wants you to know it's easy to think you'll be enthusiastic once your dreams have become reality. However, the fastest way to manifestation is to be joyous about what you already have. Gratitude. As a direct result of your unabashed excitement, you'll start to see miracles in your life and in the lives of those around you. Additionally, enthusiasm is a direct path to vibrant health. It helps improve your immune system and it sends a message to your body that it's vital, healthy, and strong. I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy. Ooh, somebody popped up in the chat and they just said, hey. I have no idea who that is. But hey, back. Anyway, how gorgeous are those? Shall we pull one more? Because I like my Trinity. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Let's do a Trinity pull. Focus. Look at this. Focus. And what is she looking to? She's looking out at the cosmos or the stars. You know, you guys, we're coming up on a lunar or a solar eclipse on the 17th of the month. I have to check my astros. Sorry. I have to double check that. But February 17th, I'll be back about that. And this is key 22. That's my birth order. Master 22. That's Master Builder. And it's saying to focus. What you focus on is what you create. Oh, is this the truth? So put your attention on thoughts that are beautiful, worthwhile, and loving. It's time to focus your intent and your passion on one thing. Ooh, that's good. Rather than being scattered in different directions. Oh my gosh, I'm a multitasker and I am a Seven of Cups comes up for me all the time in the tarot because I have so many options and I'm looking to move with grace and ease through the flow of life while having different passions. Your soul wants you to know what you see around you is the result of what you focus on. When you direct your thoughts towards good, you attract positive experiences and people in your life. But when you focus on what isn't working, you create even more challenging situations. If you aren't pleased with the direction of your life, concentrate on what you desire, not on what you don't want. Guys, this is so key in the laws of how the universe works, the law of attraction, vibration, and manifestation. You know, if you say, I don't want this first, and everybody, I catch so many, including myself, we're so clear about what we don't want. Flip it on over and create and start to manifest through thought. Your words will inform you of what you're thinking. Flip it into what you want, okay? To develop inner power, gather your internal energy, and focus intently on one thing. Being scattered in a myriad of directions dilutes your strength, okay? And devote your attention to your career, your relationships, a hobby, or something that you're passionate about. Diminish activities that aren't essential to this goal, and it will just be a matter of time until miracles begin to occur. All of my thoughts are directed towards my highest good. So here's the thing. We all have tasks that must be done each and every day. Some are mundane, right? Folding the laundry. Making sourdough bread for the first time. I'm finding joy in the task of learning how to do something new and making sourdough bread. I am making that part of my why, which is to ultimately not only shift myself and connect to my personal soul's mission, but to inform and shine the light out into the world for others to illuminate and see themselves and the true beauty of who they are. That's very simplistic. However, it's causing me to reflect on everything I'm thinking, everything I'm doing, everything I'm choosing each day, so that I ask myself, is it alignment with my highest good and what I want to create? Of course, I have goals that I want to create. And we have just come through a time where we have created this magnificent blessing, which we are experiencing here in our beautiful new home in Florida. You know, when you experience a new beginning like this, a major transition like this, guess what happens? You bring you with you. So I am showing up in this newness and this new beginning. If I am not allowing myself to become who I am meant to become in this transition, then I am staying stuck, and many of the same scenarios and experiences and themes will show up in my life. So I am choosing change. I am choosing choice. I am choosing on the daily to expand myself and allow myself to be uncomfortable, to push through that discomfort, and also to give myself grace and to rest and restore and rejuvenate and renew. So that my word, restoration in 2026, to be made whole again, can ultimately unfold and show me in God's divine order how that looks. So I hope if someone received it today, that you received the messages today. I know I did. And again, they were enthusiasm, energy and vitality, and living in an open-minded, allowing the divine healing into your body to rejuvenate and restore you so that you may become that butterfly and focus on what it is your heart desires. Find that depth of truth about what your heart desires, and then each day take a swing at that and focus on that, eliminating any noise, doing the mundane that must be done, and doing it with a full heart. God bless. Enjoy this beautiful Wednesday. May it bring you peace, love, and harmony in your life. And may you be that and be a blessing to others. Amen.